Thank you to Christina Iglesias for that very inspiring speech. I was listening intently the whole time, and the only part I didn't get was the Spanish at the end. I'm really happy to take this moment to just say a couple words very briefly to such a big class, such a talented class, a special class, we might even say. Some of you students have asked me what teachers talk about when they're together. And sometimes I've told you, we talk about House and The Sopranos. And sometimes I've said, we talk about Plato and Aristotle. And sometimes I've said, we talk about our favorite color. But I can tell you today that not all of those answers are true. We do talk about our favorite color. All of that was really just a ruse to conceal from you the secret of what we really do talk about. We talk about you. And this evening, I just want to share briefly some of the things I've heard and have said myself about this class of 2007. The faculty seem to agree that this class has been a joy to teach and a joy to learn with. Some of you look surprised, but you shouldn't be. You might be more surprised to discover what things teachers really want in their students. You might think that we want nothing but native brilliance, nothing but straight-A students waiting to happen so we don't have to do very much. You might think that we see a letter grade floating above your head when we talk to you, classified into A, B, C, D, and almost D. But I'll never forget what my favorite professor in college told me once. He said, "You know, Dan, I honestly can't remember what grade you got in my class." Well, I had an A and I was a little annoyed that he didn't remember that. So I reminded him. But the truth is, that was the most liberating thing a teacher ever told me. It liberated me to take risks in my education, to study those things that mattered to me even if they were difficult or outside my natural abilities. It helped me to learn to be consumed by a subject of study and not consumed by my report card. And now as a teacher myself, I know that he was telling me the truth. My head is full of wonderful memories of this class, not the least of which is prom. When I think of the members of this class, I remember the sincerity of your classroom discussions, the sincerity of your intense disagreement with some things said by myself or other people in the class. But even better, I remember the perplexity on your faces, the beginning of all real education, when an idea or the world itself was suddenly problematized for you by a new insight, often not from your teachers, but from another classmate. I remember every time you showed me something I had not seen before, every time you changed my reading of Hamlet or Macbeth. But I don't remember your grades. I guess that's why you have transcripts. Teachers don't remember your grades. And maybe that's why you have teachers, because transcripts don't record your character. People do that. And that's what I want to say about you to your family and your friends tonight. The people who spend so many hours with you in these classrooms, and some of you for years on end, they speak highly, even affectionately, of this class. They speak highly of you because you're not only the kinds of students we like to teach, but the kinds of people we like to be around. Thank you for having made our work more enjoyable. And in the immortal words of the progress reports, you really were a pleasure to have in class. Will the first row please stand? I will now read the names of the members of the graduating class of 2007. Maria Aguirre de Carter. Axeli Olavi Ahorato. Musaid Al-Kharafi. Ramon Alvarez Martinez. Isidro Manuel Asenjo.
Your accomplishments. Receiving your ASF diploma opens a new chapter in your lives. It's called Life After ASF. Where will your life take you? What experience, what knowledge, and memories will shape your future? Regardless if you have attended ASM for 1 year or for 15, your time at ASM certainly has contributed to shaping who you are today. Spending every day with classmates from over 50 different nationalities, using 2 languages daily, listening to lectures from knowledgeable faculty, participating in service activities to help communities around the world, as well as in Spain, playing in international sports tournaments, performing on the stage in front of a supportive audience, will inevitably have influenced your personalities, all in a positive way. In a world so full of uncertainties, where personal safety is threatened by violence, pandemics, hunger, and many other conditions, we are sure that you are going to take the lead in showing that there is another path, a path of understanding, cooperation, and teamwork. We know you can make a difference. We encourage you to establish high goals and to work towards achieving them. The world certainly needs people like you. Use your youthful courage and strength in your individual lives to contribute to a better, more just, equal world for all. An anonymous person once wrote, "I hope your dreams take you to the corner of your smiles, to the highest of your hopes, and to the windows of your opportunities, and the most special places in your heart has ever known." This is what we wish for each and every one of you, and we will always be here to assist you. We look forward to hearing about your achievements and adventures in the future. So I will end by saying hasta siempre. And now will the class please stand. Ladies and gentlemen, the students standing before you have successfully completed the required course of studies as prescribed by the Board of Trustees and ASM's Accrediting Association. It is my sincere honor to present to you the graduating class of 2007.